Why should my daughter not aspire, not dream to being one day the head of state of Jamaica? Why should we be looking across the Atlantic to a white woman or a white man? Why should we? Huh? No.
The Queen often visited Britain's colonies and former colonies. Today, there are 14 Commonwealth realms where the King is still recognized as the head of state, including here in Jamaica. Are you mourning the Queen's death?
No.
No, because?
No. Her passing is regrettable, but she's not that close to us for us to be mourning.
Jamaica historian Cliff Hughes says this country's beautiful shores hold an ugly past: slavery. The enslaved forced to the West Indies by the Royal African Company. They harvested sugar, known as green gold. The new king, Charles III, now inherits that legacy.
When slavery was finally abolished, those who were the enslavers were paid £20 million, which was 40% of Britain's annual budget.
And how much were the slaves themselves who were now free given?
Not 1 cent.
Which is why reparations remain a hot topic. When the now Prince and Princess of Wales visited Jamaica in March, there were protests and demands for an official apology. Some now hope that comes from the new king.
Terry, what are you hearing down there?
Well, you know, Katie, when you look at the picture of where I'm standing, you may see a beautiful beach, a place to maybe go on vacation. But many Jamaicans see the coastline here and they think back to the mid-1600s when the Royal African Company was bringing on ships slaves to this country, ultimately estimated to be 300,000 slaves. And so they have long had questions, as you pointed out, protesting the royal visit that was here in March, wondering, as a Commonwealth nation, why is it that as a Commonwealth realm, we are still seeing the head of state as the monarchy? It was the monarchy that back in 1660, through the Duke of York, established the ships that brought the slaves here. And that's a direct line to the Queen and now to the new king. And so there are folks here like Cliff Hughes. He wears many hats here. He's also a historian. And as we see pictures of his 28-year-old daughter, Janelle, here, he asks the question of, well, let's listen to what he has to say about his daughter from here in Jamaica.
Why should my daughter not aspire, not dream to being one day the head of state of Jamaica? Why should we be looking across the Atlantic to a white woman or a white man? Why should we? Huh? No. So I'm very clear. But I should say to you, unfortunately, there's a significant body of opinion in Jamaica who would tell you we should stay with the Queen and the constitutional monarchy.
And so that may very well find its way to a referendum vote at some point here. Again, some people here are not only upset about the history and the lack of a direct apology, an official apology from the monarchy, but also a demand for reparations. Again, it's a debate. It's long been a debate in this country, specifically to the United Kingdom, but it has taken a renewed energy now with the passing of the Queen, the monarch for 70 years.